could still help you. There's one called Sharia Islamic Law, Islamic book. It helps. It doesn't, even if you're not Muslim. Like when I was reading this, I still wasn't like on my deen. I wasn't really big. I wasn't really on really on my religion, but it helps you understand how to basically be clean with your money. So not to be, not to do someone wrong with your money, stuff like that. Had to be a clean businessman and stuff like that. And from when I was doing that, that book's one of the main reasons why I help people, because I feel like when you're helping people, that not karma, but the energy comes back to you. I've helped a lot of people, and I feel like that's the reason why I'm in the situation I'm in right now. I feel like I believe in energy a lot. I believe that whatever you're given out, you receive that.
List on your story, innit?
Yeah, I'm gonna tweet it.
I appreciate that. That was the first question. The second question is, let me get a premium spot, bro.
That's a mad one. All right, cool. You're in the CC anyway, so cool.
My nigga. Appreciate you, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna DM you, yeah?
Say now, my guy.
AZ, do you want to jump on? He's talking about staking. Give me a second. All right, cool.
Yo, bro. Yeah, you good? Yeah. So, for that guy with the staking question, sorry, is it cool if I answer that?
What'd you say?
About the staking question, is it cool if I answer that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So for staking, of course, interest is haram because you're getting your money out of nothing. Yeah. But with staking, your money, like, there's use coming out your money, and it's not money. Obviously, you're holding a coin, so the money isn't coming out of nothing. You feel me? Like, you're being paid for a service, so it's not haram. Like,
okay.
I think the only problem that might arise is when you're staking in some coin with like 7 billion APY, in some rug.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually a really good explanation. I feel like, hold on. I think someone actually sent a thread to me. Let me post it. Okay, people ask me, can you pay for the premium? I'm telling you, it's closed. Like, it's fully closed, bro. Like, it's fully closed. It's like 16 people have asked me. It's closed. How get One Piece NFTs? I don't know about NFTs a lot, my friend. I'm not really into the NFT hype. I even have NFT. If you want to give me NFT, that's fine, but I don't have NFT. How do you know when a coin will be launched on a platform such as KuCoin? Follow KuCoin's Twitter. They post it when they're getting listed. How do you get into a private sale? You need to have someone who's linked within VCs, or you can go to the VC directly, but I doubt you can do that. But to get into private sales, you just need to have someone who has access to a VC, which is venture capitalists. I got my first NFT that was airdropped for me from a Twitter space I joined. Now I'm just sitting my OpenSea account. How do I sell it? I don't know. I really don't know about OpenSea NFTs and stuff, all that. If you want to get into that, there's a guy called Genie. He's into all that. Good text him. I'm gonna send you this app. So you've the Teddy guy. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Genie. Do you think QNT is a top 10 coin? No, I don't. I feel like it won't hit top 10 this bull run. But if there's another bull run, QNT definitely. Your chat has answered both my questions. The break thing is real talk, bro. All in the mindset. Yeah, definitely, man. You need to. You know what it is? You need to have a break with crypto. Sometimes if you just keep working, don't overwork yourself. That's one thing. Like, if you're going from 1 grand to 10 grand, and then even if you haven't gone from 1 grand to 10 grand and just trying so hard to do it, you just gotta chill. Like, you don't have to keep finding ways to do it. Just relax for a bit, I'm telling you, it'll come to you. I know it sounds crazy that, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and it's gonna come to you. But if you just have patience, it will come to you. I'm telling you, the amount of money you can make in crypto is nuts. If people are making X amount of money, so can you. If I did it, you can do it. I'm not Harry Potter. I'm not using, the Elder Wand or something. I'm just a normal guy. So you can do it as well. Yes, I'm 16. I'm turning 17, by the way. What's the highest you earn only from spot trading? £2,000. £2,000. LRC. I haven't looked at LRC. Bullish on Bolt. I'm bullish on Bolt. My Snapchat is zk.let's get it. Let's, so LETSGETIT. I heard your podcast and I heard you bought your dad a coffee shop. Do you plan on doing more stuff like? Yeah, I'm trying to get a property portfolio. So I'm trying to really go into property quite a lot. Even though obviously the returns, as you don't know, the returns are quite shit compared to how much I've done. I'm making 900% in 2 days compared to property. But yeah, I'm trying to go more into property and actually understand it a bit more. It's very good to not put all your eggs into one basket. Do the crypto captains understand EMAs and MAs? I hope they do. They're in here. They should know what EMAs and MAs are. We talk about it all the time. They definitely do know. I think. I'm pretty sure. How do you become a crypto captain? You can't. You actually can't become a crypto captain. I'm sorry. What do you think of Bosun? Oh, damn, you asked me that. Bosun, okay, so the reason why I don't really, I wouldn't say like, but the reason why I haven't really dwelled into Bosun, I had Bosun, but Bosun did nothing for so long. It just moved dead, like just dead. On charts, it looked dead. Price action, dead. All of a sudden, it just pumped. I don't know why exactly it pumped, but it pumped. And I saw it before it pumped. And I told a couple other people to sell as well. And I don't regret it because you know what it is? You can't really regret doing something because at the time you can see obviously you're not doing it for no reason. At the time there's a reason why you're doing it. And price action was looking bad, so we sold. And Bosun pumped. And yeah, so it's a good project. I really like Bosun's fundamentals, but I don't really go into it. I bought some, but did nothing. Price action was a bit it wasn't that good, so I sold it. But if it does look bullish and there's a potential 2x in it in a short time frame, I'll go back into it. There's nothing wrong with Bosun. It's decent. But yeah, that's a good story on Bosun. 100% agree on networking. I found you through Toko on Twitter, then adds SM and Titan. You guys have already helped me some. But that's what I mean, like literally just the hashtag Toko. If you're in Toko, you can literally put in Toko, ask about it. You'll have Toko community coming to you. Same with Beeper MTV people. They all come to you. Like I'm telling you, that's the reason why I use it. The reason I use hashtags. The reason why I use the hashtags. What trading apps do you recommend? KuCoin. I don't use Binance. I have all my funds out of my Binance, by the way. I don't use Binance. KuCoin. I'm at a loss at ADA. Any coin suggestion to get decent flip on it? How much are you down on ADA? I'm losing my voice. You said you live in crypto. What other walks of life are you looking into? I'm trying to go on a very, very long charity project. So meaning I want to go like to Africa and actually go to the places where I want to go see it because I don't know. I feel like as someone who whoever what I am basically. I'm not gonna say I'm a high profile person. I'm not saying I'm multi-millionaire. I'm broke, but I want to give back to them quite a lot. I feel like it really humbles me giving to charity. Like people who just sometimes when people come to me on Twitter and they be like, bro, I have nothing. I only have $100 in my account. Like these guys have nothing. Like they don't even have people to pay. They don't even have a phone to even text me. Like you have the phone to text me and you have data and you have mobile data, you have credit, you have something. These people have nothing. And I can't I don't know, I just can't sit there and be like, cool, I've made this much and I'm not gonna help people in that situation. It wouldn't make sense, you know? at least when, I don't know, I'm not trying to sound all, what's the word, sad or whatever, but eventually when I do die, I want to actually be known to help someone. Even though I've helped people in crypto, I want to help people who, don't have nothing. So I really feel like charity is something big for me. I feel like whenever the biggest things that make me happy is giving to people. That's the thing. So I feel like we should speak about, does money bring you happiness? I've never really spoke about that, and I feel like it's a major thing. Does money bring you happiness? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because the money I've made, it's life changing. But has it made me happy? Yeah, it has. But has it made me sad? Yeah, it has. When I've had friends that have just moved a bit weird, you know, they want friends, like friends that they just, you can just tell they're using for your money. Even family, like I've completely moved away from Lou, and I've gone to a private estate. I've moved to private clothes, like just by myself, like literally not by myself, but just private. No one knows where I live. No one knows what I'm doing. Just solidify myself, and I feel like once you've got the money, there's a lot of noise around it. So whenever anyone who's from my area, they will know, they speak about me, like he's done this, he's done that, and I don't want to be known as this guy, this big guy. I just want to be known as the person I was before. I just want to be known as that Zeki guy. Because if you guys don't know my name, people call me Zeki. I just want to be known as the old guy. Like nothing's really changed except for my net worth. I still eat tuna sweet corn sandwiches. I know it sounds mad. You lot probably laughing right now, but I eat tuna sandwiches. It's my favorite food. I love it. Tesco meal deals, £3. You get a Fanta, you get a tuna sweet corn, and you get them digestive flapjacks. I'm telling you, better than any Hakkasan, better than seafood, better than anything. I'm telling you, that is the best thing. I'm still the same person. The money would never change me, but I feel like what I've done with the money helps me a lot. Like what I've gave out to people helps me a lot. When I'm seeing where, because obviously, if you guys don't know, if you don't have me on Snap, I've helped back, because I'm Pakistani. I give back to a lot of people back in Pakistan. I've got a mosque there, a masjid, and seeing the videos, because we have Friday prayers, and then whenever they send me videos, I'm telling you, it makes me so much more happier than me making how much I made. When I made that sand long, and whatever I made, I'm telling you, that didn't even hit 10% of how much happiness I felt when I gave to charity. Because I gave 50. Because if you check my pinned tweet, you'll see that the Muslim Appeal, which is in Pakistan, they retweeted my post when I said I gave 50% of my futures trades to charity. So you can see that it's not this guy pretend to give this charity. You can see they retweeted it. I'm telling you that time when I think I gave a decent chunk. I think it was my BTC short, the 15 million one. I gave a decent chunk out of it, and I swear to God, when I gave it to them, it was way better than me going from 1 grand to how much I made. That, because obviously I'm proud of myself. As much as anyone wants to say this guy does this guy does that, he might be capping, he might do that. I live my life in this today, and the best thing I've done is help people make money and give to charity. And I'm telling you, if you don't want to actually feel happy with the money, if you've made money, if you even haven't made money, I'm telling you, give to charity, will come back to you. And I promise you, within a year, if you give to charity today and within a year you don't make that money back, I'll give you that money just myself. I'm telling you, it will come back to you so much better. And give it with a good heart. Don't say it because I'm giving it to you, because I'm giving you that promise. But give it to charity, and I'm telling you, you'll feel so good with yourself. Like, you'll feel like the money is actually going somewhere. It's an investment. That's how I look at it. I'm like, I've gone from taking my money right out of an investment and putting into another investment. And even if you're not a Muslim or whatever, you can still give to charity. Like, I don't understand why people think you can't give to charity if you're not a Muslim, because I know Muslims give a lot to charity, but charity is better than anything I've done. My 100x's, my 1000x's, my whatever I've done, that's nothing compared to the happiness it brings to me.
Bro, I just want to say something. Giving to charity, bro, it helps so much. Because like this couple of months ago, I had a really shit month, and someone came up to me and said, "Oh, can you give us some money for charity? Like, them like bucket things." I had 20 quid in my pocket, and usually like I wouldn't give like 20 quid to like just a random like person in it. But I thought, it's for charity, whatever. Might as well give it. I swear to God, wallahi, as soon as I gave them that £20 note, everything became blessed. Like, I swear to God, like all my positions, like, they just got so much better. My trading got so much better. Honestly, giving to charity is an investment in itself, like in so many ways. Like exactly what you said.
Because even if it's not even on a religious thing, right? A lot of people who aren't religious, they really focus on on energy, because at one time I wasn't really a Muslim. At one time I didn't really believe in Islam, but I feel like what brought me back was charity. But even when I technically wasn't, I feel like I really believed in energies quite a lot, and that was and when you're giving positive energy out to people and actually helping people, I'm telling you, it will come back to you so much better.
Oh, 100%, bro.
And see, the thing is, people are so sucked into like money. Like, I forget crypto for now. Like, crypto's money, right? Money is the root of all evil. Everyone knows this, right? If you were doing something good with that money, I'm telling you, it won't be evil. Like, I live such a happy life, you know. I live such a really good life. The only thing that kind of is shit is just sometimes what the money does. But when you're using the money in a good way, it helps you, right? So even if some people here listen to me thinking, what is this guy on about, right? Because I know some people here thinking, what the fuck is this guy on about? But getting back to crypto, I feel like the whole does money bring you happiness even within crypto, it does. I feel like you're proud of the gains you've made, you know, making 100x. I'm telling you, even making a 10x, you should be proud of yourself. There's people out, even being in crypto itself, you know, some people don't even have the energy to even go into crypto, to actually see the investment within yourself, to actually do that. You know, some people would rather just go do something else because they don't have the time to research. Even doing TA, getting that trading view chart out and actually doing it, trying to change your life, trying to help your family, you should be proud of yourself for doing that. Even if you've got $10, $50, $100, right? Everyone comes from somewhere. It's not like I just came from. You know, even some people might think like $4 is crazy amounts of money, but even when I started going from $4 to what I've done, I feel like it's nuts, and I feel like it's not a miracle. I know plenty of people have done it. I know people who have started after me took my signals and have made way more than me. That's nuts. I've given them the signal, but they made way more than me, and they started with less than me. It's crazy because, you know, everyone's got a different situation. I might buy a coin at 5 cents, and then I might sell it at 10 cents. Someone might sell it at 5 cents, sell some at 10 cents, and then at 12 cents. They made more profits, and when you're compounding it, you're making more money, more money, more money. That's how it works. But yeah. So regarding does money bring you happiness? I would say outside of crypto, charity, helping people, it brings you so much happiness. Regarding crypto itself, yeah, it does, because you're proud that you've actually made the gains. You know, if there's forex traders in here, there's stock traders in here, I feel like some of you guys need to express to these new retail crypto traders, it is hard to make 100%. To make 100%, get to double your money. Outside of crypto, you go double your money. Show me how you do that. To flip $1 to $2 in a day, unless legally, there's hardly any ways you can do that, right? So even doing that, even making a 20% gain, 30% gain, whatever it is, be happy you've done that. And I know it sounds like, oh, this guy just saying it because trying to influence everyone. No, really, I'm telling you, the small steps really help the big steps. Because if you're going straight from 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, and you're making so much gains from $1 to like 50 grand, you're not going to have the discipline. You're not going to have the discipline when you make the 100 grand. Because then when you're down 10%, you're going to be stressing. Because I'm telling you, going down from a million, 10%, right? 10% of a million is 100 grand. I'm telling you, people would shit themselves knowing that. People who make a million, people who go from $1 to a million, I'm telling you, that 10% loss it hurts. It hurts. So you'd rather take the 10% loss and understand that, right? Than at, $100, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, rather than having that, experiencing that at a million or 500k. You'd rather be disciplined at when the risk is low, because once you got a million, you lose 50%. I'm telling you, that will hurt you. You trade off emotions. You wouldn't trade with strategy. If you went from, I don't know, $5,000 to $2,500, you would. I don't know exactly how everyone works, but me personally, I'll still trade with strategy, because I know that eventually I'll make that back. But losing $500,000, £500,000 or $500,000, it's quite a lot. It is a lot, right? But percent wise, that's what I'm saying. You got to think with strategy. It's all percent. Don't look at the dollars. That's why whenever I'm down, like think about me. When markets are going down, imagine how people like me are thinking, what they're thinking, because you're seeing your portfolio and you're thinking, what the fuck? I'm losing this much. My 10%, even though I'm not really, that, I'm not a millionaire or whatever, but it's still a decent chunk, you know what I mean? Like if you go from, because I've only got 10 grand, let's say you use 10 grand and then you lose 10%, you've lost $1,000. That's quite a lot for someone with 10 grand. But yeah, I'm not a millionaire, stop asking me. And there's like 10 people who have asked me that. If you put me in your GC, I will put you 100 USD to charity right now. Why would you ask me that? You should give to charity. You should give 100 USD to charity within your own heart. You don't have to do it because I'm telling you, because you want to win GC spot. There's no point in doing that. There's genuinely no point. So you fumbled it. Whoever asked me that, I'm blocking you. There's no point. Why would you give to charity because I'm saying that? You should do it out of your own heart. Would you like to go to Pakistan in the future? Top of the floor. I wanna go back to Pakistan. I feel like I've only been there once, and I don't know. I just feel like I need to go back to your homeland. A lot of people that I know, they go from like they're Nigerian, they go back to Nigeria. Not even Nigerian, they're Ghanaian, and they'll go build a massive property firm in Ghana and help their ancestors or whatever, where their ancestors used to live. I want to go do that, something like that. How can I start a crypto investment? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Start a crypto investment. What the fuck? Going to cherry to get on the back isn't the same. Only thing I'll say is calm. Get back to feeling good. Yeah, I'm telling you, cherry is a major thing. What's your biggest challenge when you start TA? Flopping. Thinking your TA doesn't work. That's another thing. Thinking, you're doing technical analysis on a coin and it doesn't work, and then you're doing another coin, doesn't work. You just need to change your strategy. Literally change your strategy. That's what you need to do. Go back to the old one. Just keep doing that. I keep losing back to back in future. I just started, but I'm learning the ways. What's your advice? Stop futures. If you keep losing, and then it just seems like you're not really understanding. What I would do is, if you're losing, if you've lost 2 times, well, not even losing, if you've been liquidated twice, use small amount. Even if you've got $1,000, if you've got $10,000, $15,000, use $10, use $50, use $50, and then just trade with that, and then see what happens with it. Because obviously you know that you don't really feel that much pain or whatever. But yeah. Everyone asking me about the EMAs. I'm gonna type them in my Twitter. I'm gonna do that. Do you put anyone from your family into crypto as well? Nah, not really. I haven't. They don't really. Crazy thing is, my dad, he would ask me how much I made. He'll come back. He'll come back. What do you call it, from gym, and he'll be like, "Yo," I shouldn't even say "yo," but like, "How much you make today?" And I just tell him the crazy number, and then he'll be like, "Oh, nice." It's crazy. Like me, like it's nuts. But I've got a twin, by the way, and same age as me. He doesn't like money. I'll be like, clean my room, I'll give you 10k. He wouldn't do it. He will not clean my room. He doesn't like money. It's nuts. But yeah, the family knows what I do, but some of them don't. But that's quite a private question. But I haven't really put a lot of people onto crypto itself. I don't really approach people about crypto. They come to me. What was your risk management and hold on? What was your risk management and mentally when starting from 4k to achieving your first 7 figs? Not panicking. I feel like when people make that crazy number, like crazy amounts of money, they panic a lot. They don't know what to do with it. Just think, even when I do my trades now, I think like, imagine when I have this like thought process, like what would I do if this was 4k, and that's what I do. I don't trade with emotions. I trade with strategy. Have that driven into your head. Trade with strategy, not emotions. Because I know how it feels to go from crazy, from small amount to a crazy amount. I know exactly how it feels, and it feels very overwhelming. You don't know what to do. You feel like, flip, what should I do? And then you see one coin, someone's talking, oh, this is bullish. You want to flip that quick, and then you got let's say you got your first 50 grand. Let's just talk about someone who's went from $100, went to 1 grand, and eventually made it to 50 grand, right? You've made that money. 50 grand is still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna be like, what the hell should I do with this? Should I put this into XTB? Should I put this into even now? Let's say everyone here, I gave you a coin yesterday, and now it's gone to 50 grand. You went from $100 to 50 grand. What would you do with it? You wouldn't know what to do, unless it's people talking about a certain coin. So, for instance, if I posted, oh, Coco looks bullish, you would jump straight into Coco. You jump straight into it because you feel like that's what's gonna flip my money. You normally just chill, like just have a trading strategy. Put some of your money into this coin and that coin and that coin. The reason why I made my 111, you're forgetting this, right? When I made my 120x, 111x, whatever it was, that was only 1 grand. Remember I told you I started with 4 grand back in March. When I first put the 1k into Coty, it was in October 30th, or Halloween, around that time, right? So for March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, that's like 6 months. What was I doing there? I was trading, moving. I was still taking losses, making. I was adding up. But when I actually went to my Coty trade, I had like 6 grand, but I put 1 grand in. You get what I mean? So then when I made my first 100 and something x, let's just say 120x, I was pissed because I was like, why don't I just put why don't I just put a $6,000 into it, and then I would have made 600K. You get what I mean? So it's all just emotions and stuff like that. Just block the emotion. That's what I'm saying. Trade with strategy. Because I know that sometimes when you go into a coin and then you feel like and it's pumped crazy amounts. So you did 100%, 200%, 200%, and you feel like, oh man, I should have put the rest of my USDT into this. And then you're like, oh, next time, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to this coin. I'm gonna put all my portfolio in, and then boom, that one doesn't work, and then you're down 20%, and then you're pissed, and then it messes up your emotions because you feel like, what should I do now? And that's when everyone feels like, oh, crypto's not working for me. So that's what I'm saying. Trade with a strategy, and it will help you quite a lot. It will help you so much because I've heard of that. I've heard of that situation so much. I went to a coin. It did me crazy numbers. And then I thought, what? Let me put my whole portfolio next time into another coin, and then boom, it's going down. Let's see what this person says. Is it realistic to make $1 million? Yeah. In crypto, anything's like, I know I'm speaking crazy numbers, but generally speaking, you can make $1 million. You can make $1 million, by the way. I would say to you though, don't aim for $1 million. Don't aim for it. I would say aim realistically, because I know there's a lot of people who have gone. I know there's thousands of people who have gone from $100, $1,000, to $1 million. But think realistically. Even going from $100 to $10,000 is a lot. $100, man. That's £75. That's Air Forces. That's Air Force type of money. That's going from Air Force to $10,000. That's quite a lot. So don't underestimate that, man. Like I'm telling you, don't think like, oh man, I've only made 20x. Oh, I wish I need to make $1 million. Aim for something realistic. Aim for something really realistic. Like if you've got $10,000, I would say aim for 6 figures. Aim for the next figure. That's what I would do. Literally aim for the next figure. That's one thing I'll definitely say to people. Aim for the next figure. And it's hard, and especially if you diverse your portfolio. If you if you went into a coin, so let's say you had 30,000, you put 5,000 into a coin and it's flipped. Now it's got 10,000. Now because you flipped it and you made 5,000 profit, you've only got 35K now. You haven't flipped your whole portfolio. That's why you got to stay steady. Like make sure you're not going. You know what? Let me put that whole 30K now into another coin, and see if that doubles to make 60. Just chill. You don't have to do that. You can just trade. Don't trade with emotions. Trade with strategy. I've said it so many times. Just trade with strategy. Any more questions? Because I'm telling you, my voice is cracking. Do you guys feel like my voice is annoying? I feel like it's so annoying.